Hello everybody on YouTube, this is Saucy and this is my thoughts and review of the Lenovo ThinkPad X200. This is the best ThinkPad ever made and you need to buy one, and you need to buy the one that I'm going to be linking my eBay ad to this video. I'm selling an X200 and this is my shill video. I'm just kidding, pay whatever for it, but the X200 was one of Lenovo's, I think it's like Lenovo's like first like real like 12-inch ThinkPad, because the X60 and X61 probably were designed by IBM, and when Lenovo took over the production, those were pretty much, you know, IBM's devices. As we can tell, the T60 and the T61, big difference in well, at least hinge quality among other things. But yes, the X200, let me get back to this, is the first X series ThinkPad with a 16 by 10 aspect ratio screen. This is the only the only 16 by 10 ThinkPad that has no touchpad. The X201 gets i5 and i7 processors, but you get a touchpad. Some people love how this looks over the touchpad look of the X201. Out of all the X series, well, not all of them, but I would say this, well, the X201 is a better one to get, but this is pretty cool too. The benefit of buying an X200 is that you could, if you really want to, flash the ROM to Libre boot, and that is a completely open source BIOS ROM firmware. I'm not too familiar with it that much, but if you don't like how Lenovo has been very criticized for having microcode that could potentially backdoor to China, so this would be the thing. Libre boot is not available on any of the latest Intel Core processors, so fuck you, Intel. This machine is better than the X61 in the fact that it has a full-size keyboard. They, you know, put a full-size keyboard on here, which is why they have the 16 by 10. I believe, like, I mean, look at that. Just look at that bezel. There's like hardly any. I think the X201 has a bit more of a bezel. As far as build quality goes, I mean, this got a little, that part broke. We got some beeping going on. Anyone who had headphones, you could go ahead and kill me, because that probably killed your ears. Overall, do I like this machine? It is better than an X61. Is it better than the X61 tablet? No. But it's lighter. Full-size keyboard. You get dual 2 speakers in here. X61's... Wait, you get dual speakers on here? Shit. Yeah. Or maybe you don't. I think you get stereo speakers on here. X61 only has 1 speaker. This one should have 2 and it should be stereo. I think... No, I thought this had eSATA, but it does not. This thing runs a lot more cooler than an X61. You don't have to worry about the hot palm rest Wi-Fi. Some X61s had a second fan below the touchpad to combat this. To change that, you need to do a firmware mod, or you need to upgrade to a custom firmware. Then you could whitelist the Wi-Fi, then go from there. But X200, you can just go, you know, you don't have to worry about it. Some people do the best X200, well, the X201 technically, but if you want to get an X200, is the X200S. This is just a standard X200. X200S says S right there, which is it's usually like a underclocked, lighter weight. I think it might use the same frame, but it has better battery life. However, there was one model with a 900p display, and to find, if you're on eBay and you want to get that laptop, all you gotta do is search for X200 or X201, and the Lenovo logo right here. If it's over here on the left side, I think. Yeah, I know I got that right. On the left side, there is a very big chance that you have the 900p display. I think you might be able to get some where the thing's on this side, but the benefit of getting the one with the 900p is that you could upgrade to an AFS screen. I think the bezel or something, the lid or something's a little bit different on here. If you guys can't tell, I have carbon fiber vinyl wrap on here that I did myself. To note, I'm not the originator of this vinyl. Somebody else did it on the 4chan forums. I don't know who you are, but as you guys can see, I did a kind of like a tutorial on it, but whatever. I didn't cut out the Lenovo logo because who wants that? I did cut out the ThinkPad logo, indicator lights. What else is cool about this machine? It doesn't, the RAM. I tried upgrading the RAM and one of my RAM was bad, so I just left this open. The battery life on this, you get better battery life on this than the X61, so there's that. I think I get about like 4 hours of use on this thing. This one has the Sanyo batteries. It doesn't have the Panasonic batteries, which is a lot more better. Sanyo's, I think it has like 155 cycles. I'm shielding, obviously. Batteries were great. Buy this laptop. It's going to auction. I'll put it for 99 cents. It'll probably sell for, it might sell for 50 bucks. But I'm hoping it can maybe sell for 100. If I get 70, whatever. If I get 50, I'm going to probably just go crazy. Oh, I just got to sell more. The story on this machine is that I bought it a long time ago with an S230. It was going to sell a long time ago. Never got around to it. It's been like a year and a half, and I'm finally selling it. Didn't really use this machine. I wanted just to, I mean, ThinkPads are an addiction. You can't just have one. You got to have them all. I have like way too many right now. The story of this, there is no story, but I was selling this Fujitsu Core 2 Duo 2007 fucking beast of a laptop. I thought this had a 1080p screen or a WXGA screen. It didn't, sadly. Somebody wanted to TeamViewer remote desktop into that computer. They didn't like how slow it was, so I said remote desktop into this. And they like used the computer for like a month or and a half, and then they stopped using it. And then I messaged them, and they never messaged me back. I don't know what the fuck was going on, but they had like an AdWords account that I got like blocked or something, and I had to do something with the IP address, which was kind of funny. So I don't know if that guy was doing something shady, but I deleted all the information. I think I didn't reformat. So whoever's buying this computer, you are getting evidence of a drug lord's. I'm just kidding. He was just doing some hotel crap. I deleted, got rid of TeamViewer, clean Chrome's cache, all that stuff. I guess I could do a CC cleaner, clean the empty hard drive space. For you hackers, I'm pretty sure you hackers know of a certain spot where something's there. But yeah, anyways, X200 overall score would be 7 out of 10. Granted, for this price range, I looked on eBay. 100, they go for about 120, 100 bucks. So they still held their value. What I've been noticing is that a lot of Core 2 Duo machines haven't really like sunk down in value, because people still see, still get a battery, still get a hard drive, still get RAM, still get a processor. And even though like a Core 2 Duo isn't like the most amazing thing, I mean, it's still better than like Celerons and Atoms. Instead of buying like a brand new piece of shit, $150 laptop, fucking wafer at Best Buy or Fry's, you know, you get something older like this, the battery life's gonna, well, the battery life's not gonna be as great as compared to those fucking things, but I mean, it won't fucking die in 6 months. Well, okay, this might die in 6 months, but that's all just the history where it came from for the most part. If it was an AFS mod one, I'd probably only give it a 9 out of 10 because I don't know, if it was 4x3, it would have been the most ultimate ThinkPad. After knowing the X62 thing going on, using a 4th gen i5 or an i7 processor, I think the N51B or 51NB, whatever, I don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about. It's been a long day for me, but that's not an excuse to have a shitty video. So you're gonna give this video a thumbs up because you guys like me or whatever. Yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. As far as any problems on this thing, other than like that little nick fucking the keyboard's used, what sucks is that the X200s, some of them, well, my X61 and the X61 tablet, they don't use the same keyboard, or they don't use the same like keyboard connector. So it fucking pissed me off when I was like, oh sweet, I'm just gonna swap these keyboards. Nope, didn't happen. X200, X200T, I think you can still swap it. I think they all made it modular. You can still use, oh, if you ever get an ultra base for this, the cool thing is that you can charge your regular battery, and then it has a little connector on the side to charge, I think it would be this side, to charge or I don't know what the fuck the connector's at now, to charge a second battery. So that's one cool thing about the X200 and X201 is that you could charge 2 batteries at once. IBM did have a few battery chargers where you could do that, so I don't know why they got rid of it, but yeah, this, of course, this 12-inch form factor doesn't have a CD drive, so if you're looking for a computer with CD drive, you need to get the Ultra Base, and then you'll have that stuff. But if not, then I suggest getting maybe the X300, even though the X300 is a significant drop in performance. A lot worse than this. I was able to game on it in my X61 tablet. X300 couldn't. This game, as in League of Legends, this should be able to play League of Legends. I'm not gonna do a video on it. It's gonna take way too long to install it, open it up, and so yeah. Other than that, I guess that's my video. So I'll see you guys around. Give this video a thumbs up. I started an eBay store, so I'm gonna be selling a shitload of laptops. I'm probably gonna be doing like an eBay, like kind of like, what did I sell on eBay this week? I do have my personal eBay, and I also work for a local San Diego recycling company. So I probably will talk about stuff like that. We get like so many Trinitrons sometimes. We get like random receivers. Our main thing that's been making us money is selling Andis clippers that are clipped. The cords are clipped. Fucking people buy that shit for like, okay, the clipper itself costs $50, but I mean, when it's broken, it sells for like $10. But when you have like 500, okay, we don't have 500, but we had like 100 of them, and I mean, like, some people pay like up to like $15 each on them, and you sell like 7 of them. That's like $70, and they all fit in a padded flat envelope. So much more easier than putting an OS on a computer and finding parts for the computer. It's kind of sad. My profit margins on buying or selling laptops is pretty fucking slim. Like, I bought a shitload of T430s, and I didn't think about what the price is for parts T430s. They were BIOS locked. You can see in the video later. I unlocked the BIOS because I had the KMX2 thing. And yeah, then I looked up, oh, what do parts ThinkPads go, parts T430s go for? Oh, they go for like fucking like what I paid for or less. So I was like, oh shit. And then if I put an OS, battery, and all that shit, it's still, I mean, I might sell it for like, if I want to sell it for $200, like I'm basically not gonna even, I mean, I'm not gonna complain I'm gonna make money, but it's like the time me to do the driver and all that stuff kind of makes me not want to do that. But whatever. You'll make more money by parting out laptops, especially if you ever get second gen i7 desktops. Buy those as cheap as you can. Just pull the processor. You got fucking $150 from the processor. Don't even worry about fucking selling the desktop. Honestly, don't sell a desktop. You sell the motherboard for $50. Fucking the power supply for $50. You probably make more money selling the motherboard, power supply, processors separately than you selling that entire desktop. Unless this is a special machine that you want to sell. Because once something is more than $25 in shipping, your market on selling that item drops big time. Unless it's like a very wanted item. Like an iMac, 27 inch. We got one. Oh my god, it is sweet. Okay, I'll do a video on that one. Anywho, bleh. So I'm gonna be doing different fucking videos, and I might change. I might make a fucking. Holy shit! I'm cussing too much. I'm professional. I might do a. If there's a lot of people that don't like my like eBay style videos, I guess I might just make another fucking YouTube channel. But yeah, I might brand ThinkPads. I don't know. Somebody might kill me for that. Who knows? I just don't want someone to trademark. I have dankpads.com. I just call my eBay site dankpads. Somebody copyrights that term. I mean, we might all lose. I just want to just copyright it so that anyone can use it. But like someone, I don't want someone else to fucking like. Yeah, I guess I don't know. I guess I'm fucking Steve Jobs tier. Whatever. I'll see you guys around.